Corner, regathers, gets back on.
And now vulnerable to his teammate Ben Walsh, who we saw shuffle down by Tom Alexander.
Yeah, BG50 in third spot, behind two.
And recaptured that spot for his teammate Craig Woods, who was just a bit hot into brakes, under brakes there into turn number 7. And like you said, he had to take that purple shortcut. We won't be seeing any purple sectors from Craig Woods as a result of that.
So, probably one of the cleanest first laps we've seen in recent history for East Coast Bulldogs Super Utes. We're happy about that, but I guess that's just gives them a chance to take a breath, get into some sort of rhythm. Crick will lead them off. Price, Harris is third, Alexander fourth, Walsh is fifth, Woods, Thompson, Formosa, Manning Dunstan.
Craig Woods trying to recapture that spot. This battle continues between the Western Sydney Motorsport teammates. Woods centred down the inside into turn 2, but Walsh was able to fight back. Woods went in a little bit too deep. Just managed to pull up number 64. Western Sydney Motorsport, Penrith Toyota Hilux before running off into the concrete wall. So this is a pretty vigorous battle between the two teammates at the moment. And you're right, Benny, after the damage that we saw for a couple of our key competitors yesterday, I think you and I were both heaving a collective sigh of relief after lap number 1 that there wasn't any more damage sustained.
Taking a lot longer to get round than the bloody...
it's a sigh of relief. I'm sure there's some fans out there that are going, oh, what happened to the Mifflin bars that we've seen everywhere else?
That might be tomorrow when we have to reverse re-race. Exactly right. I just want to touch on Trinity foremost. You can see him there at the back of the shot in the bright orange all-game range ute. I was having a chat to a member of his pit crew, mainly Neil, this morning, and they had a control arm problem in qualifying yesterday. So in order to get a spare control arm, they walked out to the local Ford dealer, which was just outside turn 2, jacked up a Ford Ranger, grabbed the control arm, brought it back, bolted it in, ready to go. Wow.
Because this is the two corners that the race for.
So once again, we're seeing very quick lap times
so this
there.
Is the corners
well
they'll
over
smash.
2 seconds underneath the previous race lap record, which was set here last year by Craig Dontas. Fastest lap of the race so far, 1 minute 33.3, set by Tom Alexander on lap number 2.
Well, we know whatever races they are before the Super 8 one,
with Ryle Harris
where the cars are
in the
going
EFS
off.
Mazda BT50. For those of you who weren't here yesterday at the Townsville Street Circuit, Ryle Harris, the victim of a nasty incident which also claimed a couple of other victims in the previous round of Winton, which caused the Mazda BT50 to sustain a massive amount of damage, and as a result, a very intensive rebuild procedure has taken place since the Winton round. Brett Peters and the rest of the Peters Motorsport team had to replace a lot of components on this car. Apparently the only panels that were damaged was one of the rear doors and the roof. Everything else had to be replaced. So Ryle Harris was pretty happy with the performance of Mazda yesterday. They've done a great job of getting it back to brand new pretty much, but he said that he's quite happy racing, qualifying to take the fight up to try and drive.
With Harris at the moment, former VAU chairman, currently sitting second of the points, 373. He's pretty substantial 70-point difference to Tommy Alexander. So Tom just wants to stay out of trouble and see if he can get something on the resume. But he's a racer, I'm sure he'll have to discipline himself to do that. Speaking of which, he's on the right of screen there at the moment. Just closes on the back of Harris.
And what you will say is that the different manufacturers will have strengths and weaknesses in different parts of the racetrack.
I just put you on YouTube.
Of all of the different engine capacities that we talked about yesterday, the gear ratios, power bands, where the engine's producing their peak power and torque figures
There you go.
is in different parts of the track. So some of the utes are better coming up the slow corners.
It's only sent to my friends, but
top end speed, but it all balances out pretty well across the entire lap. Cameron Crick, though, doing a great job out in front. 1 minute 32.8. He's just punched out, and that's only 400ths of a second slower than his time that he set for pole position yesterday. So some serious pace coming out of the number 7 Mitsubishi Triton at the moment. Cameron Crick, the son of the former
That BT50 is going to do anybody better do it.
Rodney Crick. In fact, there's actually a round of Australian super trucks happening this weekend down at Winton Motor Raceway. But Cameron Crick on target to improve. He's gone faster again through sector number 2, and he is a driver of former Foxes. the moment. Pole positions, 2 of them in a row, round winning the last round of Winton and having some pretty good results in the parallel Porsche GT3 Cup Challenge campaign that he's been running also. And at the moment, he's got a 2.2 second advantage over his teammate Toby Price. He's just having to start to think about defending him because Ryle Harris and Tom Alexander are closing in. So the battle for second, third and fourth position is starting to intensify.
Yeah, exactly right. And as much as they can see Toby Price in front of them, they know he's not going to be easy to get past. Let's have a look at a replay of that start. And it all went the way of the number 7 on the left of screen.
It did. Beautiful start from Cameron Crick. I thought that Ryle Harris actually got the best acceleration, and at one stage it looks like he was going to be able to go down the inside of Toby Price. They were side by side as they headed down into the braking zone for turn 1. But credit where it's due, Toby Price was able to hang tough around the outside. Because of that wider line that he was taking, he was able to carry slightly more mid-quarter speed, which helped him on the exit. He was able to keep Ryle Harris at bay. This was Tom Alexander and Ben Walsh. A bit of body contact as they headed into turn number 4. And it was Alexander that was able to capture that position.
The aggression is on 64, 22, that's Woods and Alexander, but then Woods just pushed a little bit too hard.
One of them is a diesel.
He's going to be able to make it around that right-hander.
One of them is a diesel.
Straight line.
In the end of this, you'd have to say that Craig Woods did the
think they're all diesel.
there, Benny, because
Tell one of them
if
is.
he'd turned in and tried to make the corner, he would have ended up spinning and potentially been collected by another competitor. So good heads-up driving there from Craig Woods. The last thing that he needs this season was any more damage. He's already had 2 roll overs.
That could be better.
Crash in practice yesterday, and 4 DNFs out of the
Sounds a
9
bit
races
crackly,
we've had
doesn't it?
so far this season.
Even his entry the next lap, the next rotation around was a little bit of hard work as we see a bottle of water explode, get run over.
And I noticed in that shot too, the grill of the Tom Alexander Isuzu D-Max was a bit loose, as we see, this is Craig Woods coming out of turn 11, using all of the curb, a fair bit of the grass as well, as he tries to apply the pressures to his teammate.
Amazing accumulation of marbles on the off-racing line here at the moment, isn't there, as we look at Madison Dunstan, the local girl. Put your hands together as she comes around in front of you, Townsville, doing us proud. A little bit of a tough start to her weekend with an indiscretion. We didn't get to see a whole lot of her. In fact, this is probably the most time we've seen her on the screen all weekend. It was taken away off-site to get a little bit of tender loving care. She returned today in time for the race as promised, and we're happy to have her back.
Caught up with Maddie Dunstan this morning, and she's really enjoying the experience of driving the Super Ute. She says that it's very different to anything else that she's raced before, when she's had a fair bit of experience in the Aussie racing cars. A comment that she made to me was that you're a lot busier in an Aussie racing car. The Super Ute, by comparison, is a bit more relaxed.
Yep.
In saying that, though, they're still pretty big, heavy, physical things to muscle around.
Here we go, look at this effort here from Alexander. Has he got enough? On Harris.
He was probing, wasn't he? That should think about it down the inside under brakes at turn number 2. Not quite close enough on that occasion, but certainly the Isuzu D-Max seems very strong under brakes into turn 1, and Ryle Harris really clouting that curve at turn number 4. You could see that it launched to the right-hand side of the Mazda BT50 right off the ground.
It's interesting, Maddie Dunstan's comment about you're a whole lot less busy. Try telling that to Craig Woods.
Well, yeah, especially after yesterday. 5 laps remaining in the race. Cameron Crick with a 2.6 second advantage, so he's just continuing to build the margin over his pursuers. Ryle Harris really putting the pressure on Toby Price now. In fact, there's only half a second separating Price and Harris, and another 7/10 of a second back to Tom Alexander. And that trio of Super Utes who are battling for positions 2, 3 and 4, they will pull well clear of the 2 Toyota Hilux. They're 7 seconds up the road now from Ben Walsh and Craig Woods.
They'll have to hit the next road.
Pretty hot contest.
They'll have to hit on the next corner.
They are on screen. Still only 3/10 of a second, and just as I said that Craig was fast because he wanted to present more damage, they just
The
kept
tyres are going off a bit.
coming out of the final corner.
Don't dare do that to what is clearly the most beautifully presented ute ever since the inception of this series, the Fat Freddy's. Entry just, it looks magnificent. If you want to see this ute up close, make sure you go over to the Civic Centre into pit lane. If you've got a paddock pass, you go and check it out over there and see them. Actually, no, you don't need a paddock pass to get to where they are, I don't think.
No, you don't, actually.
And absolutely well worth seeing. Beautifully presented ute. Let's just see how far up Toby Price. Oh, taking full advantage there of the grass.
And he'll get the curve on the exit as well. Hey, Toby Price is used to two-wheel competition.
100% he is, even when he's in four wheels.
And Cameron Crick doing a similar thing as well. This was obviously from a bit earlier on in the race when the field was still quite tightly bunched together. The Total Tools Mitsubishi Triton ute.
When I heard there was a Total Tools association with the Super Utes, so still they were referring to the commentary team.
Hello, we've got some young Super Ute fans in the crowd. Great to see.
Ryle Harris doing exactly what we saw him do in the wet the other day, except it's well and truly dry, Ryle. He was getting that DFS ute nice and sideways. Have a listen on board as we hear the MTQ turbo start to wind up. Just that little subtle whistle in the background. Great to have them on board. The recent developments for the second year of Super Utes. Check them out, go to mtqes.com.au, all the aftermarket diesel and turbo parts you can get to get your...
Harris is close to his been. He looks down the inside. Toby Price shuts the door. Harris had a very good run out of the final corner, turn 13.
More passings.
And almost got close enough to think about making the move down the inside of Toby Price, but he has to be mindful of the fact that Tom Alexander's right there as well, and ready to pounce from the door being left even slightly ajar.
How many mirrors can you watch at once, Ryle Harris? Because you're looking in front of you at the moment, trying to get that upper hand on the 87 of Toby Price.
Here's a bit of a points update. So as things stand at the moment, Ryle Harris will take 4 points out of Tom Alexander, but I'll tell you what, Cameron Crick, with his recent form, he is rapidly emerging as a genuine championship contender with positions as they are at the moment. He'll move up to third in the standings. He'll close to within 76 points of Tom Alexander in the series standings. So Cameron Crick keep winning races. He's positioned himself to make a big play for this championship.
Crick, Price, Harris, Alexander, Walsh. Your top five at the moment. Come into pit straight. This is the guy who's dominating at the moment.
And Cameron Crick gets down to 1 minute 32.7, so he goes even faster than he went qualifying yesterday. The fastest ever lap time for a Super Ute here at the Townsville Straight Circuit.
So that is 3 seconds quicker. The race lap record is held by Craig Dondas. So those improvements that have happened since last time here, Townsville, are significant. And the aspect look is just a little bit more inviting as well. I'd love to have a crack at one of these, really. Spend a bit of time in a Ranger, nice and sideways, never on a public road, of course.
Looks like an Austin coming down.
It's talk that we might be seeing some more high-profile drivers in this category in the remaining rounds as Toby Price once again comes under big pressure from Ryle Harris. That was at turn number 7, pretty difficult to make an opportunity work there. The next corner down here, turn number 11, might present a better spot. Is Harris close enough? Not quite, I don't think this time. He needs to focus on getting a good exit out of the last corner. A little bit sideways, just under acceleration there. The low-end power and torque delivery of the 3.2 litre turbo diesel 5-cylinder engine. And we've got 1 lap to go around the Townsville Straight Circuit for this opening race when ECB Super Utes.
Tommy Alexander's left that last lap to put in his quickest first sector, in the quickest of the race as well. Crick has got a franchise, or mortgage, beg your pardon, on the other 2 sectors, but Alexander has mastered that first one. We'll keep our eyes on him just to see how quick he can do a circulation. This final lap, the ECB Super Utes, that, fingers crossed, is changing the trend a little bit has gone major incident free.
Okay, hello.
Has Harris got enough time? He's been needling away at the back of the 87 of the Dakar. Two-time winner in Toby Price. But Cameron Crick, that's just how much of a gap he's opened up in the Mitsubishi Triton. Phenomenal effort. It's to be expected, I guess, when Toby Price is playing full defence, coming into the last collection of corners now.
One last overtaking opportunity, maybe two realistic passing spots left, but nobody's going to pass this driver. He got his first round win in the ECB Super Utes of Winter. That was after taking pole position and winning race 1. He is setting himself up to do exactly the same thing here on the streets of Townsville this weekend. The opening race for round number 4 of the ECB Super Utes. It's victories for Team Cedars, Mitsubishi Triton Racing. Congratulations to Cameron Crick. He is your race number 1 winner. Toby Price comes home in second position. Ryle Harris just holds out Tom Alexander to round out the top 3. Then the dueling Toyota Hilux has been watching against home just to get a break into positions 5 and 6 for the Western Sydney Motorsport duo. The Total Tools Mitsubishi Motors Triton racing entry, which is run by the Cedars racing team, was too hard to beat today. 5.8 seconds the final margin at the flag between Crick and his teammate Toby Price.
Stay or move round or?
Put your hands together. Oh, yes.
However,
What's happening here?
tomorrow, if he wants to win again, he'll have to do it the hard way, because tomorrow is race 2. Reverse grid.
Reverse grid, yeah. Well, everything I said about